Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Scudder. Today we are going to learn about the first president. Many men and women had given their lives for liberty. Many others had done the hard work of creating a new plan of government. When it came time to elect the first president, however, there was only one choice. He had been called the father of the country by many. For once, all Americans agreed that the new nation under the new Constitution should be led by one man, George Washington. President's advisors. To help the president run the executive branch of the government, Congress created the Departments of Treasury, State, and War. An official called a secretary headed each office. The Secretary of the Treasury, Alexander Hamilton, formed a plan for the economy. The Secretary of State, Thomas Jefferson, handled affairs with other countries. The Secretary of War, Henry Knox, took charge of the country's defense. These advisors became known as the President's Cabinet. Washington chose John Jay as the first Chief Justice, or head judge, of the U.S. Supreme Court. In 1797, Washington returned to Mount Vernon, his plantation in Virginia, after serving 2 terms as president. He died 2 years later. Henry Lee, a representative from Virginia, expressed feelings of many Americans when he said Washington was first in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of his countrymen. On the side, this picture is Benjamin Banneker. It says Benjamin Banneker laid out the streets of Washington, D.C., and then here where it says a new capital. In 1790, government leaders decided that the capital would be moved to land along the Potomac River. Maryland and Virginia both gave land to form a new area called the District of Columbia. President Washington appointed Benjamin Banneker to lay out the streets of the new capital. Banneker was one of the first African Americans to work for the federal government. And so if you think about that, the new capital, that is Washington, D.C., and that District of Columbia, that is where that comes from. Thank you for listening.